What is up, bodyweight exercise fans? This is our second episode of building an aesthetic physique for the summer, and today I want to talk about the importance of training and dieting, why you need to combine these both if you want optimal results, if you want to lean down and highlight your physique, highlight your musculature, and basically look good without a shirt. So first of all, let's make it clear that you can't out-train a bad diet. No matter how much you train, no matter what you do, if your diet is bad, you're not gonna have optimal results. So number two is that training is also equally important. You need to be training properly because losing weight doesn't guarantee that you're just gonna lose fat. Sometimes you will lose weight and you won't be training right, which means that you're going to lose a lot of muscle, which means, again by proximity, that instead of looking leaner, you might lose weight and you might just look weaker. You might just end up with a skinny, fat physique, which is something you don't want. You don't want to look at all your hard work of the winter, basically all the muscle that you built going down the drain. So equally important, proper diet, high in protein, things we're gonna go into more detail later on, and training properly. So if you combine these optimally, what you want to remember in the big picture is that training is what's responsible for adding muscle, and dieting is what's responsible for revealing the muscle tone underneath your fat. Both will give you the best result. Both will sculpt an aesthetic physique and give you, the body that you, or at least will get you as close as possible to the body that you want to build. Another easier way to remember this is a personal quote of mine that I like to use often with the people that I coach, which says that training will give your body a good shape and dieting will highlight that shape. Now let's talk a little bit about the holy grail of sculpting a physique, which is body recomposition. In other words, building muscle and burning fat at the same time. One prerequisite here that you want to keep in mind is that you have a decent metabolism. Most people don't have problems with their metabolism. This is something that is a lot more rare than people think. I could maybe make a video also about bad metabolisms in the future, but this can happen in two cases: people who are total newbies and just got started training, and people that have been training for a while but make the proper adjustments to their workouts. So it can happen basically in both types of people who are new to training and people that have been training for a while, as long as you make some proper adjustments to your training and your diet. Before I end this video, I want you to keep in mind that these are not long-term strategies. Building muscle and losing fat is something you can do for a small amount of time. I would say 4 to 6 weeks, maybe even up to 8 weeks for complete beginners. It is a strategy that you can incorporate a little bit before the summer. This is why I'll be talking a lot about these things in the coming videos. And basically our goal will be to, instead of shrinking into a weaker, skinny fat kind of physique, to maximize muscle retention for people who have been training the whole year, as I said in the previous video, and also building some muscle and burning fat at the same time for newbies. And always remember, in the bigger scheme, that the most optimal way to build a good looking physique in the long run is building muscle on a slight caloric surplus, especially when you're past your newbie gains, and losing fat on a slight caloric deficit while training also optimally. So I think I covered everything I wanted to talk about today. More videos are coming soon, and until next time, keep on training.